You're listening to the legendary podcaster, the one, the only, T-Jam D. Your personal favorite, and the show you've been waiting for. Probably Offensive.
Welcome to Probably Offensive. I am your host, Anthony Scott Dover. Another exciting episode of Probably Offensive about to jump off here in the room. We haven't been here in a little while, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Whole lot.
I'm gonna get to these celebrity deaths, only ones right off the bat before we get into some subject matters. The only one I know of was Dick Butkus. I might be missing something.
Jimmy Buffett? Did we talk about Jimmy Buffett?
We mentioned.
Oh, we mentioned him last time, so.
He was mentioned, Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. Okay, so Dick Butkus and.
Somebody falsely actually reported earlier today on this radio show that I was listening to that Mary Lou
Retton?
Yeah, but she's not dead. She's in the hospital.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she's in the hospital.
You know what? I had a crush on her. That's what I'm going to say.
She was on the box of Wheaties.
Man, I don't care about the box of Wheaties. I was watching the box of beat. I mean, never mind.
She won the gold medal.
Yes, in the 80.
She won 2 gold
Was it
medals.
84 Olympics?
She won and a silver medal.
Or 86? Well, I can't remember what it was.
So she had
84 Olympics, if I'm not mistaken. Or 88. No, it was 84. Or was it 80?
I don't remember. We were kids. And apparently you were attracted.
She was nice and thick.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I had a problem for a thick milkshake, man.
Yeah.
Boy, like a motherfucker, boy.
So even at that time, you were thinking about hitting it?
I like how you put me on the spot right there, though.
Well, you just alluded to it.
I said I had a crush. If I'm 12, 13 years old, I had a crush on her.
So
what 12, 13 years old think about? Well, me.
Thinking about hitting it?
Me, of course.
No 13-years-olds are thinking about hitting
Well, I was, but I didn't know what to do.
Okay, well.
I turned 14, I did.
Nobody was saying you were going to get a shot.
How come I wouldn't?
She was a gold medalist and you were just a regular guy.
From the ghetto.
From the ghetto.
Who cares?
I
think I had a shot.
Being from the ghetto?
Yes, I do.
You think she loved ghetto guys?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's the question.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
In the right mind, who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Especially, I hate to say it, but white women love ghetto guys. It's just as well. The mystique and the intrigue is a turn on.
And I don't discriminate, so I'm welcoming to all attractive ladies.
Ain't that a bitch? And I know what you're going to say when we start talking about other things. Were they attractive?
No.
Were they ugly?
What would make you think I would say something like that?
Well, let's go back through the podcast.
Okay. But you don't like attractive women? No? It's not your preference.
That's two.
I'm just saying, is that your preference or it's not your preference?
I never said that. I do love attractive
I
women.
know you never said it. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, I love women, period.
Your
Everybody knows.
listeners want to know whether you like attractive women or not.
I like them just so. I like them as much as I like unattractive women. How about that?
So you don't discriminate.
No, I don't.
Good looking or ugly is good for you.
Hey, people, this guy's trying to put me on the.
It's a simple question, man. What's the problem? Why can't you answer?
I got you. Is it good for you?
Well, good looking or ugly women?
Yeah.
Good looking mostly, but if they ain't around, the ugly shits to do. If they tight.
Well, you heard what I've heard from a person that they said ugly chicks do it better.
I don't know.
But think about no. Before you answer,
What?
because I had to do that. Think about that.
They might try harder, though. I've experienced that. Good women, good looking chicks, you gotta chase after them sometimes. At least I did. Maybe you didn't because you was fly guy. But I had to put some more effort into the good looking ones. The ugly ones came after me. I had to dodge some of them because they was building city. But they try harder. I don't know if they bang any better though.
I heard they did. That's what I. And I mean, No comment. Let's just
Okay.
Next topic. Next topic.
That wasn't one of your subjects.
No.
That you wanted to
Next
talk about?
topic because
Okay, all right.
that's gonna get Johnny in trouble. Next topic.
Okay. All right. Well, before we get to it, I'm going to say because Dick Butkus was a football player, and we know
Yes, he
who
was.
Even though he was before our time. I'm a student of the game, and I've watched many films on Dick Butkus. Never saw him play live, but he was a great Chicago Bear player, linebacker. Some people say he was the best linebacker ever. What do you think?
No, he wasn't.
No.
No, he wasn't.
You would think Jack Lambert?
No. Jack Lambert was outside. Well, Jack Lambert played middle. Jack Ham was outside. Jack Lambert was a better linebacker. He covered more ground.
Okay.
Dick Butkus was a hitter, man, and being as a hitter that he was an intimidator. He was more of an intimidator than he was a great. Well, he did cover ground. Don't get me
I
wrong.
would say Randy White was the best.
Randy White was defensive tackle.
I don't know about that.
I do know about that.
You might be wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Okay, all right.
Look it up.
All right.
Google it.
All right.
I'm right 98.9% of the time.
You say.
Randy White, he's a Cowboy, number 54. Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
What number did he wear?
That's right. Huh?
Defensive tackle. Look it up.
Number 54? Yeah.
If I had my iPad here and I can look through my phone, I will Google that for you and prove to you. He's DT. Defensive tackle. Hall of Famer, defensive tackle, Randy White.
Yeah.
He had a quarterback named Danny White.
Yeah.
And Steve Atkins calls him Danny Black. Because he's a Cowboy fan.
It's silly.
Everybody's a Cowboy around me, man.
A lot of Steelers around you.
Oh, and we're great. And you see that
So Dick Butkus, condolences to the friends and family of Dick Butkus.
yes, condolences.
NFL great. And,
Oh, man. All-time great.
yeah. Never was around when he was on the.
I'm going to give you guys...
He was around when the Bears won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was living, but he didn't play.
Right.
But I'm going to give you guys
Yeah, retired.
one history lesson, and you can take it from T. Crow.
What's that?
There's only been one guy to ever punk Dick Butkus. One guy.
Who was that?
I asked my wife this, and she got it right.
What'd she say?
I'm going to ask you guys this. One man only ever punked Dick Butkus. Who was it? She guessed. She got lucky.
Dick Butkus.
He got punked by one man.
Earl Campbell.
No. Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green made a play on the Bears sideline. He looked at Dick Butkus and smacked him.
It might have been.
No, it was Mean Joe Green.
It had to be a Steeler player, right?
We're the greatest of all time. I'm not saying that. The stats and the historians say that.
Okay. Smacked him, huh?
Smacked him.
Huh. Is there film of this?
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Well, of course it is.
Mean Joe Green smacked Dick Butkus.
Look it up. Google it. Ask Google, ask Siri right now.
No, I'll get to that later. You know what I'm saying? That sounds important.
Okay, but yeah, rest in peace to Dick Butkus. Great humanitarian, great advocate of football, great philanthropist.
Yes.
Nothing but flowers goes to that man.
And to your crush, your teenage crush, Mary Lou
Redden?
Get,
You didn't think she was sexy.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, time out. She was 5 foot, but she was built like a brick tank. You didn't think she... Never mind. Anyway, Dover, go ahead.
I don't recall what I was thinking about her, other than she's a great athlete.
Great gymnast.
She's a great athlete.
She did not pass, right?
No.
Okay, good.
So get well soon, Mary Lou.
Yeah, get well soon. We're all praying for you. Okay, now to the bigger topics, Dover.
Yes.
Which ones you got first?
We might as well talk about this war.
This war, the Israeli and the Hamas war, however you say it,
Yeah.
it's with the Palestinians, right? Now, okay, I'm going to need my people out here. Listen, email the show, email me, message me, and give me some details on this because I haven't studied this real well. But I do know a little bit about this, that, and the third, about the 106-year war that's been going on between Palestine and Israel. It's over the Gaza Strip, which they refer to as the Holy Land.
Yes.
And it started with the British. The British started the trouble back in 1917, if I'm not mistaken. But forget all that. We're gonna concentrate on the now. So they've been fighting for a while. They've been fighting forever. But now the U.S. they're deploying soldiers and battleships and everything to the region over there to aid Israel.
To aid Israel.
Right. Well, Palestine, from the reports of the media, which I don't listen to news much. I watch it, but I don't put too much stock into it because this news says, but this is true, that the Palestinians have shot up over 800, as of yesterday when I read about it, 800 innocent citizens of Israel. But another station said that Israel shot 500 of Palestinian citizens.
Yeah.
Before that. So, in war, this is the thing about love and war. There's no rules. They always say there's no rules in love and war.
This war,
I don't think innocent people should die, but they're killing on both sides innocent people, and it's not cool.
right now, this war was sparked by Joe Biden allowing the money that was frozen, $6 billion.
Okay, so you're going deeper than what I know. Like I said, I don't know this. Educate me.
This money was frozen in accounts. The United States had frozen before Joe Biden was in office. I think
Obama froze it?
Froze the money because they weren't acting right.
Who wasn't acting right?
Which
Israel?
side did they attack? Not Israel. What's the other
The Palestinians.
Palestinians. The
So
Palestinians. I forget exactly. It's been it's been a number of years ago. But I forget exactly what caused Obama to freeze their accounts.
and so he froze the Palestinian account.
Yeah, with $6 billion in it.
It was $6 billion of their dollars.
Of their dollars.
Well, hell's bells, Obama, you are a gangster.
Yes. He froze
Like
their
I said,
account.
these Democrats, man, these motherfuckers,
he told
man.
them to do something and they didn't do it. He said, "Well, we'll freeze you guys."
Oh man, I try to tell you, man, these damn Democrats, man, you can't fuck with them. Oh no.
So
I tell people that.
last week, Joe Biden unfroze their account.
The Palestinians?
Yeah, so they got their money. Now all of a sudden they're attacking.
But Israel is an ally of us,
Yes.
and everyone knows why. We have a lot of Israel people that live here. We have a lot of Jewish people that take up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's not many. I think what's somebody say 1% of the population, but
So
they have a lot of money that America uses.
So anyway, a lot of people are blaming Joe Biden for letting them have their own money.
I'm a Joe Biden opponent.
Right.
I don't like that old bastard.
Yeah.
I never liked him when he was running. I never liked him when he was with Obama.
But can you really keep
You
someone
can't.
else's money?
Well, see, when you do, and they come for it,
Yeah.
that's what happened with OJ. He went for his own shit, and he got locked up for that.
Right.
But we know what he got locked up for. And we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Dover, that's going to be a great podcast for us later when we talk about the OJ case and what we think.
Okay.
I'm just going to say one thing before we jump off that. Don't squeeze the juice. Okay. Now, so it's their money, right? Okay, now continue.
Yeah.
I'm moving.
I don't know all the details, but obviously what is transpired is this happened a week after Joe Biden unfreezes their money, their accounts, to the $6 billion that they had
Shit.
for years sitting in a bank that they couldn't get to because the banks listened to Obama. Well, he said, "Hey,
Time out. So you're saying we got $6 billion of Palestinian money,
we had,
and we ain't giving it to them.
we did now." We didn't.
Okay, hold on a second.
They didn't confiscate the money.
But what's that sound like?
They just helped. They just
Because you keep saying America's innocent. What's that sound like?
When What's it sound like?
So like an act of terrorism. That's a terrorist attack. That's terrorism.
It is? It's an act of terrorism?
Bullying, terrorism, same thing.
You talking about on America's part?
Yeah. America's never innocent in any of this stuff.
Freezing their accounts?
Yeah. It's their money, right?
Yeah.
So, Dover, if you give me $30,
Yeah.
hey, Crow, hold this.
Yeah.
And you come and want that $30 back, I'll say, nah, fuck that. I ain't giving it to you because you ain't acting right.
Yeah. I'll be like, what?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, man. You be like, hey, what that got to do with me getting my money back?
Yeah.
And we said no.
Yeah.
What makes us that bully to say, fuck you, I'm not giving you your money back?
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. So now, they're at war.
Yeah.
A major war.
Yeah.
To where we're deploying battleships, soldiers,
To help
ammunition. Yes. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
And this is touchy. I don't know how to say it because things are going on over there and innocent people are dying.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the innocent people.
But innocent people died.
Because,
Hold on, innocent people died during the slave trade. No one said anything.
Yeah.
Innocent people died during the diamond raids.
Right.
No one said anything.
What was the diamond raids?
Blood diamonds?
I heard of it, but
When they went over there and they just took all the Africa's diamonds and they robbed Africa of its minerals.
who done it?
All the major countries.
Okay.
Why do you think a lot of people were saying, if you're black, do not wear the diamonds? Do not wear African diamonds.
Why not?
Because it's your ancestors, blah, blah, blah. You don't remember this? It's your ancestry. They killed for these diamonds. They're called blood diamonds. Mm-hmm. No one said anything. No one said anything when South Africa was taken over by Britain. No one said anything. But here's the thing, man. We say things and we fight and we fight and we fight and we give money to a lot of things. And black people sit back and they say, oh, we should do this, we should do that. Okay. What happens when we get attacked? No one says anything. Hey, listen. And I'm not saying, we're American. We're black American.
Yeah.
But when other countries get attacked, those American citizens who belong to us, but their homeland is that, they can speak out and nothing happens. We can't do that.
Right.
And so I feel kind of perturbed about that.
Yeah.
I know what's right, I know what's wrong. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, look, if you're getting killed and persecuted mercilessly, not mercilessly, but merciless, and you're getting killed at an alarming rate, yeah, we should do something. But where is the same conviction and the same attention when it happens to people of color?
Yes.
It's never shown.
Yeah.
And as a person who has mixed children, I've integrated white families.
You have some mixed children?
You do too.
Yeah.
A lot of us do.
Right.
It's just the way of the world, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's time for the world to start standing for black folks too. Not just people of other ethnicities. Listen, America is a melting pot. I have
Is it?
Yeah. I have a black daughter, 100% black, and I have other children who are mixed. We're a melting pot. You have mixed children, right? Of different races. A lot of people that listen have children of different races.
Yeah.
It's time to stand up for not just one race, but all races.
My children are only of one race, though.
What race is that? Human race?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And I agree 100% with that, Dover. You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
But no one looks at that.
No, right.
But see, people look at the skin, the color of the skin.
Yeah. Skin
But
color,
only thing I'm saying is,
background.
listen, I'm down to save whoever is getting mistreated. Mm-hmm. If you come and mess with me this weekend, I got to feed the homeless thing I'm doing. I'm going to talk about that. I still need a little bit of donations. If not, I'll cover the rest. But we got to feed the homeless, man. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you are, what race you are. If you're fucking hungry, come down and get a plate. I can't feed you for a lifetime, but I'll give you a plate today. And that's all I'm talking about.
What
But
if they're fat but they're hungry at that moment?
don't do this to me right now, Dover. Don't do this to me right now. Only thing I'm saying is this. We can't pick and choose what battles to fight if we're fighting on the side of righteousness.
Right, yeah.
If you're fighting on the side of righteousness, truth, and justice, you can't pick and choose.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of people picking and choosing.
Hey, remember the 1950s Superman used to say, fighting for rights, truth, and justice in the American way.
Yeah.
That's like the
Superman was done for doing that, but we'll get on that later. Because he really wasn't American, he was an alien.
Right.
And
That's
people,
why
but you know what, though? I've been told I'm an alien.
Oh, yeah?
Well, my dad is Darth Vader.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a son of Darth. But who cares about that? We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But what I'm saying
I
is,
have no idea.
oh yeah, man, listen. Oh yeah. One thing I'm saying is this. If you're going to pick and choose when your culture or your people is being persecuted, it's not cool.
No.
Pick and choose when everybody's getting persecuted, because we've been getting persecuted for 400 or 500 years,
Yeah.
and it's bad when you speak up for that. And no one, and I don't see these people speaking up for it, but I don't care about that. I care about it, but what I'm saying is that's not the topic right now. The topic right now is, what do we do? Well, what I say, we get to the bottom of the truth. Because the media can be persuaded with propaganda to what you want to listen to. Because the greatest enemy and the greatest leaders of our time has used the media in as their pocket, and they made it to where we don't know what to believe.
Right. Get so much fake news.
Fake news.
Oh.
But hold on a second. Didn't Donald Trump tell you guys about fake news? And no one wanted to listen to him?
Yeah, he mentioned it.
And guess what? Propaganda.
Yeah, but he didn't really explain it as the media. He's just saying when people say stuff that he don't like is fake news. Whether it's true or not, he says it is.
Almost.
Fake news because he don't like it. He don't want you saying that about him, even if it's true.
Okay.
You can say,
Well,
Donald, you're fat.
well.
And he'd be like, that's fake news.
Well, hold on a second,
You
Dover.
really are fat. dude.
Dover, you know what? You're inbounds, but you're out of bounds.
Okay. We're going to further discuss the war and everything else that you're talking about right after this.
Yeah, it's working.
You're listening to the best damn
That's
activist on
clear.
the microphone. One hell of a podcaster and his co-host, Mr. T. Crow and Anthony Scott Dover. One hell of a team. Sweet.
Sweet.
All right, welcome back to the show. Before we went to break, we were talking about the latest on the war in the Middle East with Israel and the Palestinians. And what were you saying, T-Pro?
I'm just saying, it's very ugly what's going on, and
Yeah.
I just think that we got to be careful.
A lot of innocent people being killed because of these philosophies and
Yep.
religious beliefs.
And over the Gaza Strip is where it started, man. A little strip of land, and it started 107, 108 years ago,
Yeah.
and it's going on now, right? And so when you have something like that, in the Art of War, if you ever read it by what's his name, Sun Tzu, what's his name, Mao Tzu, The Art of War.
Who wrote it?
Yeah.
I don't remember the dude's name.
Mao Tzu. Somebody tell me, but I read a part of it.
He's a Japanese guy?
Yes. In The Art of War. Mao Tzu. You got me thinking. Anyway, the thing about it is manipulating your enemy. And the best way to manipulate your enemy is take something that they have, or that they can't control, or they're fighting with, and flip it and use it to your advantage. So we have to sit back and think and be careful about what's going on, because the media, what I was saying, is a very powerful weapon. It's very powerful. That's more. What did they say back in the day, Dover? The tongue is mightier than the sword.
Yeah.
And this is what's going on right now. And so I gotta keep watching. I gotta keep paying attention because the tongue is mightier than the sword. Because what's going on now is bigger than what they're saying. Way bigger. The Gaza Strip.
You asked me before, why does everybody hate the Jews?
Yeah. Everybody, think about that. Just think about that. Go all the way back in time. The Romans. Why did they go after Jesus? Because they said he was a Hebrew. He was speaking the truth, but they said he was of Hebrew descent. Mm-hmm. And Jesus had to give himself up. Remember?
Yeah.
And guess what? That's why the Romans and the Roman Catholic Church had to do all this apology. Listen, it's big, and we'll talk about that in another podcast because it's going to take up time. Yeah. But from that point till now, and you got to remember, the first Hebrews were black.
Right.
I remember I read that book in like 7th, 8th grade. Mr. Balzer had made me read that book, the first Hebrew.
Mr. Balzer.
Remember Mr. Balzer?
Yeah.
Yeah, blonde-haired dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really liked me. Thought I was smart.
Balzer.
Hey, man, don't crack on him. He's one of my great teachers, man. Hey, remember Miss Coral?
No.
Yeah. Well, what the hell? You don't remember Miss Coral?
No.
Everybody didn't like her, but I did.
Was she good looking?
No.
No, she was old.
She was old, but she was a great woman, and she.
A very teacher.
To this day, I use my to this day I use my mind because of her. Miss Hayes, who's Nancy, Darlene. Everybody don't like her. They didn't like her. I love Miss Coral. She got my ass all the time, but I love Miss Coral.
Oh, yeah?
But make a long story short, the tongue is mightier than the sword, and guess what? You have to be careful.
Is that what you like, Miss Coral?
That's the third time he's got me being.
Oh, no, that was clever.
No, that's not why.
Okay, let's get back to the Jews.
Okay, but I asked you a question.
I don't understand.
I asked you this.
Why.
Tell everybody the question I asked you. I said, why does everyone hate the Jews?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't understand why Hitler felt the way he did about Jewish people. I don't get it.
I know why he did it.
He said that
I know why he did.
the Jews were poisoning
Yeah.
their blood.
Yeah. Well,
And that's what
he
Trump
used them
said.
as propaganda. I really don't. Thank you, Mike. But I know Hitler used the Jews as his scapegoat.
Yeah. For what? Being
For the way why Germany was in a rut.
being an evil dummy. I mean.
Yeah, he used them. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But the question I have is, what makes everybody wants to hate the Jews?
I don't know. I don't get it. Especially when some of the Jewish women are really fine.
Holy
To
fuck.
me, that's just stupid. Why would you hate a woman who's really good looking unless she's just a terrible bitch?
You guys hear this shit?
If she's like a terrible bitch, all right.
I'm trying to be serious and shit. This motherfucker takes it
But
there.
listen, no, Jewish people are just people. Why would you just?
It's a
hate them
religion.
because
Jewish is
they're
not a
Jewish?
race. It's a religion.
I get
Number
that.
one.
I understand it.
There's black Jews. There's Chinese Jews. There's white Jews.
Yeah, I know, but why would you hate them?
That's the question that I need answered. Why does everyone blame? And I got one reason. The only thing that I can think of in my great brain. Those people I say great brain.
What?
Is that they're rich.
They're not all rich.
Oh, they're rich.
They're
They're rich.
Yeah, but all Jewish people ain't.
No, not all Jewish people are rich. No.
Why do you hate them then?
And that's what I'm saying, Mike. I understand. It's the money.
Yeah. So who cares?
No, a lot of people care. It's it's the money, and people.
If you want money,
But here's the thing. Now, see what people are going to take is when you say this motherfucker's bad, they're going to denigrate the whole religion, and you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Every religion, every race, every creed, every color has bad seeds in it.
Yeah.
Now, should everybody hate German people because of Hitler?
No.
He was really Austrian. He's really from Austria. He was Austrian.
Is that different?
Yes. The question is, should everybody hate German people because of, you said it's corruption, but where did corruption come from? The money. It's the money.
Listen.
The money is the reason why I think people hate them. I don't understand any other reason.
It's just ignorance and stupidity. You can't hate someone you've never met and don't.
Power.
You know.
It's the power. Money's power, right?
You hate a group of people which 99.9% of them you've never met.
No.
They ain't done a damn thing to you.
But hold on a second. That's what people have done to black people.
And a lot of
People don't like black people, and they never met black people.
Yeah.
They met them at work, and
Yeah.
but they've never met me. They never met you.
Right.
They hate us.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Somewhere, this has got to come to a boiling point.
I understand why they hate me.
Okay, Mike, what's their culture? This is what I want to know, because like I said, someone's going to come here and someone's going to educate me. Mike says he hates them, and it's their culture, and their culture is power. Okay. What is their culture? What, like, this is where I'm lost.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed some studies somewhere. Maybe I didn't read something somewhere.
Yeah.
I wish I could bring you on so you could humble me, help me out.
Expound on the nonsense.
Dover said expound. No, this is not nonsense, because
If he's
people don't. No, he's not hating. He's telling me why.
Oh, okay.
He says it's the money. It's their culture. He says their culture is power.
That's not a good enough reason.
That's not a good enough reason.
No.
I don't know why they hate them. I don't. But the world. I mean, it's like.
I know a guy who hates celebrities.
Why does he hate them?
It's sort of the same thing, like you said. He's like, this is, they're arrogant, they're jerks.
Okay,
they're rich,
okay.
they're famous,
Mike says,
pampered,
but we're going to talk about this.
Yeah.
Mike says the right and privilege to sustain generational wealth. Isn't that what everybody wants?
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that what everybody wants?
Generational wealth.
Everybody wants the right and privilege to sustain generational wealth. Why should you hate someone for that?
Right.
You want that. I want that for my family. I want to have that. I want to be able to give my kids homes. I want to be able to give my grandkids, to make sure my grandkids, my great-grandkids, and great-grandkids after that are well off. We all want that.
I know.
But you don't want that? No. You do. But you want them to work.
No, I want to be rich, but I don't want my grandkids
To be rich, wake up and be rich because you.
Yeah.
That's the.
I don't want them.
That's the Bernie. What's his name? Bernie.
Sanders.
No, the rich guy. Bernie.
Madoff.
No, that's not him.
Mac.
No, not him. The rich dude, the billionaire, the old man. Oh God. He wrote a will. He leaving his kids in that will. He said because they're made of monsters, and I agree.
Yeah.
And that's when I told my kids, I'm like, give me anything, you're gonna earn it. But we were ostracizing that right. We were. But guess what? We can get it back, and I don't know how. And maybe they are keeping us from it. But if they're keeping us from it, then that would be a reason. It's not the fact that they want generational wealth. It'd be the fact that they kept us from getting that. You know what I mean? If they kept us from getting that, then that is the reason for hatred, or dislike, or
Jewish people ain't stopping nobody.
That's what I'm saying. No one stopped. Listen, no one stops anyone from getting generational wealth. You know what they do? They spend and buy within themselves. They recycle their money. I get it, but why? The question I'm asking is, what makes the world hate them? And I need to dig deeper into my studies, and that's why I said this podcast will continue to the next one, because I will dig deeper into this, because I don't understand it.
You gonna find out why people hate Jewish people?
Yes, Mike. Mike hit it right there. That's one thing. Their culture is to monopolize the entire entertainment industry. They did buy the entertainment. They own the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And we are the talent that they exploit. You're right about that. But here's the thing. They exploit their own talent too. Jerry Seinfeld wasn't rich. He came up He's Jewish, but I just use him as
Good example.
But yeah, but if they can do that and pay us, why can't we do that also? And we do it to a certain extent, but guess what? We were born, we were programmed to hate each other.
Oh yeah.
The hater taught hate. That's why we gang banging. Public Enemy said that. We were brought up in a world of hate,
Well, black people
and we hate each other.
like living in big cities. And so you're going to have the most population in the bad, worst neighborhoods.
Well, yeah, we live in the ghettos. We live in the boroughs, the downtrodden areas. But guess what? You ever heard of gentrification? It's going on in Springfield. Nobody's paying attention.
Gentrification?
Yes, gentrification.
What's gentrification?
Buying up poor properties, kicking the poor people out, and turning it into lavish luxury property.
Where's that going on at?
I don't have a phone. I don't have my phone right now, Mike. My phone's being used for this, so you ain't gonna be able to call in. You got a phone line over?
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
What's that?
This phone works?
Yeah.
Is it hooked up? Hang on, Mike. You need to call in because this is something you're very well. I don't know the number. Can you put it on speaker?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. What's the number?
937
937
505
505
3557.
3557. Call in, Mike. You'll be our first caller with this line. Holy fuck. And you can call in. Because we.
Phone on? Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
working. Yeah. You can call in.
You can call in. No, you can't.
Hey, why not?
It's just turned off.
Put it on. It's probably needs a charge. I didn't have a plug.
Hey, Mike, give me 10 minutes. We're going to let this thing charge, I think. Yeah. But you're on the line because this is something I've been waiting on because I don't understand it. I do understand how they exploit, hi, Stephanie. I do understand how they exploit entertainment and blacks and things of that nature. And back in the day, when Hollywood first started, they had black faces and things of that nature, and we didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Black people didn't get paid for slavery either. But everybody's not hating on the German whites or the white Anglo-Saxons.
Yeah.
I mean, hate them.
Yeah.
Hate them too.
They're just hating on the Jewish people.
I don't understand it. We were enslaved. And we were enslaved, man.
Uh-huh.
We got to take it from our homeland, and people don't hate them. And like you say, Mike, I don't even hate them. I'm making babies with them. Well, not anymore.
With the Jewish people?
Hey, listen. I procreated with white people as well.
You didn't get you get some Jewish people pregnant?
No.
You said you made babies with them.
I'm talking about white people that enslaved us.
Oh. The same?
What the hell?
How old are you?
I'm 53. I'll be 53 next month.
So you didn't actually get the white people who enslaved us.
No, I got this. I'm an ancestor.
Right.
But as you can see, my skin tone. I'm the brother. My great grandmother. I can show you guys pictures. She's a native Cherokee.
Oh, I'm the blackest man in America.
Are you? You're not 100% black.
Oh, I'm the blackest.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
my balls are.
I'm
My balls are black as a motherfucker. That what you talking about?
I'm not blacker than your balls. I've never seen your balls.
You're not.
So
Them motherfuckers is black as night.
I'll take your word for it.
They're black as a trillion midnight.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I'll text to you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna charge for a minute, and you're gonna call in. You're gonna educate the people.
I was talking about on the inside. Anyway.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. But,
Put me back out there, Dover. Dover's been killing me tonight, folks. He has been assassinating the great T. Crow.
I'm just setting you up to knock it out.
Hey man, yeah, he been treating me like I'm the Dodgers, and I love the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And they're getting their ass kicked.
You don't like the Orioles?
Nah, man, fuck Baltimore. Fuck everything about Baltimore. Fuck the Ravens too.
Yeah.
Listen, you see what we did to the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
Listen, everybody saw that shit, right?
Yeah, uh-huh. They did.
But anyway, Listen, while that phone charges, we're going to come back to the Israeli war. We're going to come back to this. Did you know the assumption of gold and silver has went up? The consumption of gold and silver has went up.
Would you tell me about that right after we take this?
No. What time is it?
It is 20 minutes to the end of the show.
Son of a bitch. Okay, we got another break, people.
So we'll be right
This
back.
has been a good show.
You can tell us about the gold.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you guys about the gold and silver and what's going on because he didn't believe.
Yeah.
But now he does.
No.
Yeah, he does. Take the break. Yeah, he does.
Break.
Yeah, take the break.
We'll be right back. Right after this.
If you're not offended yet, stay tuned for this next segment with Mr. Coho and T. Crow. That's so funny. Welcome back to the show.
I ain't kissing you fellas out there.
Welcome back to the show, folks. And T. Crow was just getting warmed up.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded like.
So we're going to talk about, well, there's a lot of things I want to talk about, but what was I talking about before?
This is a sign of.
Oh, the gold and silver.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this because this is from a podcast that we done a while back about the BRICS, you know, the nations that are closing down the American dollar.
Right.
You know the Speaker of the House got ousted, right?
Yes. Kevin
What?
McCarthy.
Why did McCarthy get ousted?
Because his breath's down.
Nah, motherfucker.
No, that ain't it.
No, he got ousted because he talked about the BRICS, and he said the American dollar is losing value. And guess what happened?
He just.
Yeah, he said that.
It was
and then
Matt
that
Gaetz.
old bastard.
Matt Gaetz said that.
Who's the old bastard? The other.
Matt Gaetz.
The old bastard. The other said, "Well, they are doing that, but it's only going to happen in our lifetime." He's 80.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, it's not going to happen in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Your lifetime has 5 more years,
Yeah. Maybe. Probably. Maybe not.
if that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm going to cut this short. I told you people about the BRICS.
So what's going on with the gold and silver?
Listen, people are buying up gold and silver at alarming rates right now because that's going to be the bargaining chip. Once the American dollar fails, once the American dollar goes down, if you got gold,
because they're scared.
no.
Yeah.
Let me explain, Dover.
All right, go ahead.
They are scared. You're right about that. They are scared. But they're buying the gold and silver because once the dollar fails, the only way the currency is going to have any value is through gold and silver.
Yeah.
And guess what? People are buying at alarming rates. And I need to start buying some, which I haven't.
No, you don't. You'll be fine.
Here we go again.
You don't need to buy.
Here's the thing. When I'm dead and gone, people, someone's going to watch all my podcasts.
Yeah.
Some kid is going to take them and say, you know what? This man had foresight beyond foresight.
No.
And we should, and they're going to wear me on a t-shirt. I swear to you, they are.
No, they
But my people and my fellow people right now who I listen to, and they listen to me, don't pay me any attention. It's going down right in front of our eyes.
Listen, you don't need to buy any gold or silver unless you like gold and silver necklaces and bracelets, watch, something like that. Because the 80-year-old dude who said it's not going to happen in your lifetime, he's right. The dollar is not going to be devalued to where we're walking around with gold and we need gold and silver.
So what he's saying?
Yeah, you don't need no gold or silver.
Right?
You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
you do.
No, you don't. You'll be fine.
Okay, people.
Your bank account will be fine.
I'm going to tell you what this. Mr. 98.9 or Mr. 1.1?
Yeah.
Who you going to listen to?
Yeah, the same person. That's me. In case y'all haven't figured it
Okay.
out. Yeah,
Well, when we're doing this podcast 10 years from now,
yeah,
I'm sitting there smoking a cigar,
yeah. And I'm broke.
and he's smoking on a cigarette. And he had to roll. I was like, I try to tell you. You will see a rolling machine with them buglers.
All of a sudden, I started smoking. That's,
You're gonna have to.
That's more expensive. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just not smoke, so you don't have to waste that money. Waste your gold on
That's true.
on cigars. And,
This is a Fat Bottom Betty, man. My buddy gave me these, man. Oh, this is a good one here. It's got a sweet tip to it. But anyway, well, that's not charged yet. So another topic I want to talk about is the housing problem.
what is the housing problem?
Well, here's the thing, people. this is going to touch a lot of people's hearts and souls because, we got a lot of immigrants moving in.
Yeah.
And the government's giving them money and the government's paying for their housing. So what's smart is to raise your rent and raise the cost of your houses, right?
Yeah.
That's to get that government money back. And people are doing that.
Yeah.
So guess what? Housing for the average family has gone up. Your kids and my kids will probably never be able to afford a house.
Oh, mine will. I'm going to give them a house.
I didn't say that. I said they won't be able to afford a house. If you give them one, then that's different.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the average American will probably never be able to afford a house in the next 5 to 6 years.
That's a travesty.
Mm-hmm.
If that's true.
The American dream was what?
Hopefully you're wrong.
I hope to be wrong about this.
Yeah.
But I'm right so many times that it just doesn't matter.
Right.
The American dream is what? What they say the American dream is?
2 Chevys and
A house,
a Beetle,
2-car garage, picket fence around it,
white fence.
2.5 kids, white fence, owning a house.
Yeah.
That's almost impossible now, Dover.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Look at Springfield. Now look at the prices of houses in Springfield.
Yeah.
The cheap bullshit houses.
Mm-hmm. Ugly, stupid looking house.
Yeah, the prices is crazy. So if you sell your house or I sell my house, we got money, we can move into another house.
Yeah.
But that's the chain.
Yeah.
How do you get into that chain if you can't buy a house?
I don't know.
Here you do.
What do you do?
I'm asking you that.
You can buy a house if
Okay.
you have decent credit and the money. You got the income. You can buy a house.
Well, the jobs,
Listen, you'll have high interest rate, but you can still buy a house if you want to.
only a small percentage of people, the 2%, the 5%.
All you got to do
Hey,
is two things: income and credit score.
Right. With Dover, you're going to live a fucked up life.
Why?
A slice of pizza costs what now?
I don't know.
You go to a gas station, get a slice of pizza, $3.
Yeah.
I looked at the motherfuckers like, how much is that? $3.13. Keep it.
You ever got seafood at the gas station?
No.
Listen.
I remember you can go to a pizza, 5 for $5.
Yeah.
You gonna charge me one slice for $3?
Little Caesars. Go to Little Caesars.
Nah, man.
Get you a pepperoni pizza. You know what I'm saying? Little Caesars. Why go to the gas station if you can go to Little Caesars?
You don't have time to do that. It's called convenience. They're making you pay for convenience now, Dover.
Pizza's already made at Little Caesars too.
Yes, but people don't go there, and they're what, $6-7 now.
Yeah.
What? One piece, $3. It's all buy.
Yeah. That's what you want to do. If you want to buy.
Well, look, you already know me. I'm a poor motherfucker. I'm a broke motherfucker. You know me. I'm gonna put that motherfucker like what? $3? Keep it. I'm gonna go to pizza, but everyone don't have that luxury or the time to do that.
They don't need no pizza anymore.
Because they're fat and ugly, right, Dover?
I didn't say that. That's not what I was going to say.
You were going to say that.
No.
See, America, I got your back. When this motherfucker comes at you, he attacks you.
What kind
T. Crow has your back.
What kind of response does T. Crow have?
Because that's what you were going to say.
Calling people fat and ugly. That's not like you to say. But things change. T. Crow cracking on folks in general. Just out of nowhere, just bashing them. Hitting them with the fat and ugly black.
It is capitalism, Mike. And we live in a capitalist society, Dover.
Yeah.
So with the capitalist society, listen, when everything is going up and nothing's coming down, wait till you see the price of school supplies because the kids need them.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the price of medicines because people need them. Capitalism, man, is robbing and killing. People say it's going to make America great. If you read the doctrines of the old historians, they say capitalism is going to make America great, but it's also going to be the death of America.
The downfall?
And it is.
Is it the downfall?
Because greed kills. Greed kills within the inside.
What do you think about banning books? A lot of these states have been banning.
You know why?
Books.
You know why?
No.
Let me tell you that this is why they're banning books. I'm not for that. But if you want to ban a book, what you're banning is knowledge. Mm-hmm. You're banning history. You're banning knowledge.
Yeah.
Everything that I've learned and all my knowledge has come from reading. Where'd you learn this at, Crow? And then, like my dude Frog, he'll say, all Crow does is read shit. Mm-hmm. I read. Ban the books. You don't read, you become stupid. And guess, if you can't tell, we're coming to the age of the Terminator, where the people will become slaves to the machines. You ain't been paying attention.
No, that's not going to happen.
Just a bitch. Okay. Nah. Oh my God. Dover! You don't think anything's going to happen?
Yeah.
You have faith. You have faith in. What do you have faith in, Dover?
It's my sanity.
You're going to be dead.
Oh well, listen. We all got to be dead.
Yes.
Everybody's going to.
So where's your faith go then? What do you have faith in then? Everybody's not going to be as sane as you.
Right. That's the
some people are going to be like, and you know what?
That's the problem.
And that's what I'm saying. So some people are going to be like, you know what? Oh, I ain't got nowhere to go. I might as well do this. Yeah. You become a slave to the rhythm. Dover. We're doing that now. Yeah. It's like, man, listen. Take, for example, something happened to me the other day with my hazmat. Take my hazmat.
Yeah.
It's all computerized now. They're charging people $86
for what?
To get your hazmat.
Okay.
If 1 million drivers get it a year, that's $86 million of free money. Because now they're making American drivers get your fingerprints, which costs $86. Foreigners come in, they get a waiver, don't have to pay. It's $86 million of free money. Dover. And every year, you got to do it every 4 years. So there's a cycle.
Yeah.
So every year, and when new drivers come in, that's another 80-some million per million drivers. Mm-hmm. This here is computerized. So guess what the computer said?
What?
Mr. Crow's good. And went back to 2015. And guess what that means? I wasn't good. So I had to wait. The computer system kept messing me up. Which, I have a valid tweak. Your fingerprints, people, do not change, right?
You get a tweak card.
I got a tweak card.
Yeah.
Your fingerprints don't change, right? Same background, same back channel, same back program, same back time. They still took them almost 2 months to figure it out. And then when I went to get my stuff, you know what they said?
What?
You're not valid. I'm like, I got the email, I got the text. They had to call in, do all this and that, do all this and that.
They're trying to keep you off the port.
Yeah. And they were like, no. And they said it was a damn computers. No, it's not a do-rag. It's a I got a bandana on.
A dumbass Michigan.
Under my Michigan hat.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep you off the port, man. They don't want that activist T. Crow on the port.
I'm not an activist. I am just a smart guy who sees what's going on, and I try to wake people up.
Oh.
Are you talking about the Boston? You fucking hater?
Hey, man, forget about your... forget about your...
No, I ain't getting waves now, man. Listen, my hair is so fucking old and shit, I don't get waves. I get sand. Oh, but what I'm telling you is this.
That's a dad joke right there, man.
Yeah, I don't have waves. I got sand.
That was stale, man. You can't say that on...
I can't say that. My bad, Dover. Okay. But anyway, man, see, people get me... I'm digressing.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are hating on me. But
stop hating on the man's...
what I'm saying is this.
His head apparel. Leave his head apparel.
Did you see... there was a game in L.A.
Yeah.
The Rams, they got robots, right? And the robots are robots.
They serve
the robots, they're built like people.
They serve people
food. They're half built. They got the females got boobs.
They serve people Fritos, right?
And no, they were like guards.
Yeah.
And you know what? They did an AI version with this robot, right? This was done 3 days ago. You can look it up.
Were they serving anybody?
They say, "What's your biggest fear?" As the robot said?
What?
The robot said his biggest fear was we will take over and the humans will become our slaves. If that doesn't sound like the Terminator, I don't know what does. And no one, listen, go back to my very first podcast 6 years ago. I said we're going to become to the age of Terminator.
Whose biggest fear?
It was that robot's biggest fear because it's got artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
AI.
So for one, the robot.
Well, here we go.
Here's the thing about the robot.
Okay, go ahead.
It has no fear. That's a human emotion. It doesn't feel fear.
Right. He said, okay, go ahead. Keep going. I'm not going. Go ahead.
So a robot, AI, or the most advanced robot in the history of the world.
So far.
Yeah. It ain't going to feel fear or jealousy or anger or desire to take over the world. It does what it's told, and it's programmed to say that.
No, it's not.
To have that response.
Do you know how AI works? AI is not programmed. AI is artificial intelligence.
Right, I know.
It's made to think. It's made to think.
Yeah. And
Dover.
It's thinking.
Your problem is...
Its thoughts are based on what, though? Programs.
Right. And that's what humans are.
Yeah.
We're the same way. It's built in our mind the way we're programmed. Like, listen, well, that's why I was telling you.
But you do have a human emotion. The robot doesn't.
Yeah, we have that. That's the only thing that can save us. But here's what I'd say. Remember when I said I agree with home teaching because they program us a certain way. We react a certain way to certain things. You know, red light, green light. Green light means what? Go. That's the program.
Yeah.
It's things like that. And if you hear a beep, it's a warning. We're programmed to understand that means tornado, whatever. So these robots are programmed on a human level. Man, I'm trying to tell you, Dover, they're taking over. And no one, yes, they are. You're not listening. You never listen to me.
No.
We're going to be doing a podcast. We're old man. We're gonna be, you know where we're going to be?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing it from a fucking cave.
And the robot.
Listen, we'll be hiding. We'll be like, woo, in the old days, trying to get a signal.
Yeah.
Okay, this is T. Crow and Tony Dover. We're 90 fucking years old. We're dying. Somebody send us some fucking water and a naked chick. Because Dover needs to look at something beautiful. That's what we're going to be doing. Because you don't believe. And a lot of people like you don't believe.
Yeah, a robot's going to kick the door open and have some gold and silver and be like,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Y'all can't get in it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You fuckers.
That's going to be irrelevant then, Dover, you asshole. Listen, man, you my guy, and I love you, but we're going to go down together.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, like when not Apollo, but when Mickey told Rocky, if you want to blow this chance, I'm going to waste it. I'm going to sit here in the church, and I'm going to waste it with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit here and waste it with you. And guess what? Rocky woke up when Angel said, win. Win, Rocky, win. And he said like this, what are we waiting for? Because he was ready.
Yeah.
You ain't ready. And when you get ready, I stay ready. So I ain't got to get ready.
We need Adrian.
Ain't this a... Yeah, we do. We need a beautiful woman to come smack Dover around and say, wake up. Where are you?
When?
She's out there somewhere.
I'm going to be like, boom.
Yes.
And I'm going to be running, boy. I'll be running.
One hand push-ups, got dog with him and everything.
Yeah.
And Jay Creek will be like, I knew he had it in him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, way to go, kid. Way to go.
So you never did tell me about banning books?
Banning books. Okay, banning books is the way that they can keep us down. Books is our only connection to the past. You can't believe the internet because the internet's a program and we can program what we want into that. Books are the only natural history. Will they ever get rid of the Bible?
No.
Why not?
Because it's the Bible.
But it's wrong.
The Bible's wrong?
Yes.
What's wrong about the Bible?
It's been translated so many times it's not true. I tell people that it's not true. But they never get rid of it because it's called the Bible. That's the book. Am I right or wrong?
It is.
So if you want to get rid of books, are they getting rid of the Bible?
No.
So they don't want to get rid of books.
There's a lot of
No. Dover, you answer the question yourself. They want to get rid of books to stop your knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The dumber you people are, the easier you are to be controlled.
They don't want the kids to learn.
The dumber you are, the easier you are to be controlled.
I don't know about that because a lot of people are conspiracy theorists.
Like who?
Some people are pretty stupid, and that's a problem because some of the some conspiracy theorists are pretty smart people, but they're losing their mind percentage by percentage. But
Piece by piece.
yeah, they're smart. Some of them, but some of them are stupid. And when you mix your sanity is going bye with idiot, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Especially when that person is overzealous about whatever the idiotic nonsense that they believe in.
Right. They can be overzealous. I agree with that.
And they ready to go out and suck on a dog.
Hey, listen, we're not talking about male bulldozing another male right now. Hey, listen, I've already had my talk about that. Hey, these double dongers, man, and bulldozers of men. Listen, I can't control them.
I couldn't help but to throw that in. But
no, please don't. That makes me sick.
They're ready to go out and do something stupid.
And I don't want people to think I'm homophobic.
Something that they're the evil dummy or that Alex Jones.
Why's he gotta be evil dummy? Listen, he might be an evil smart guy.
No way. But
I agree with you.
Yeah, or something that Alex
But I do
Jones,
like Trump, you know that, because somebody's style, man. It's just.
Did you hear what he said just a few days ago?
What is that?
That the immigrants are poisoning our blood in America.
They are. He's right.
How so?
He don't listen. You got to take the rhetoric from the truth. He's right. He's right. Yeah, he's right.
How so?
Okay, Dover. I'm gonna explain to you like this. If the government doesn't teach the immigrants the correct way to live here, they're going to kill us.
The immigrants are?
Yeah, and you see how the one immigrant that killed that little boy because he didn't know how to drive. That's what he meant, man. That's what he meant. It is. So that's right there, poison our blood, right?
That's not what he meant.
Yes, it is. Man, you know what?
He got it from Hitler.
He threw it out in a broad way. But listen, with someone, like if 60 Minutes would sit down and talk to him, he would have said just what I just said. There's political speak, man.
Yeah.
Because you gotta reach the unintelligent. And that's the way to reach the unintelligent. Okay, and we're talking about, there was something else you just said. What else did you say? So I got to address that too, because there was something else I wanted to address.
I don't know. I asked you about banning bugs.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay. We're out of time, really.
Well,
we're
Sunday. We'll be here at my place.
We got to be here.
Okay. We'll be back here Sunday.
Yeah. So you're double dipping this week, folks. Okay, you're getting a special Tuesday edition.
But the thing about it is like I got some guys from Columbus that want to come and talk, so they come to my place, and I'm gonna bring them guys down, and we're gonna have a conversation about what they want to talk about.
Right.
Because they're all older like us, they're like minded like us.
What do they want to talk about?
We're gonna find out.
Okay. You don't know?
No.
They haven't told you?
No. I said, let me know before we do it.
No hints or anything?
No.
All right. So, we're out of time, like I said. And,
Mike.
Thank you
next
for tuning
week,
in, Mike.
Yeah, well, let me tell Mike. On my podcast, I got my other phone, and I'll hook you up.
Yes, sorry,
and this
Mike.
one here, we're going to charge this one, because next week, when we're back here, you will definitely be on the line.
Yeah.
This is charging.
You can call in, Mike. We wasn't prepared to have you call in tonight because the phone was dead because nobody usually calls in. So I didn't plug in the phone. My fault. That's on me, Mike. I'm sorry about that. But if you want to call in, you're welcome to call in.
Yeah,
on the next show.
We're welcome.
Because this one is over.
And Been a great podcast. I didn't get to cover everything, but we'll will.
We'll cover the rest of it next time.
Oh, we will.
On Sunday.
Oh, we will.
And then we're going to have to do some research. This guy always forcing me to do research.
That's what I do. I research.
So I can know what the hell I'm talking about.
That's how I think about everything. That's how I know.
Yeah, I don't like to do research myself. But
He likes to come on top of that dome. Y'all can see the top size of that dome.
Yeah.
Imagine the size of the helmet he had to wear.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So my brain is real big.
Mr. Brains.
So I got to do some research so I can say some dumb shit.
Holy fuck.
But that's not going to happen tonight. That'll happen next week. Stay tuned for dumb shit. You got any last words?
Yeah, I got some last words. No, I ain't going Ice Cube on him. You remember Ice Cube said, yeah, I got some last words. Fuck all y'all. No, but I ain't got any last words like that. My last words is, look here, people. Don't rush to conclusions.
Yeah.
Do your research. Try to search for the truth. The truth is out there, and we must find it.
Yeah.
If you found it before I do, please enlighten me.
Yeah.
And as always, one love. Thank you for your support. And that's my partner. TJMD, please excuse him. That's my guy, though. One love.
And with that, we're out of here like last year. See ya.
Peace. This guy here, man. This was TJMD.
Don't miss the next exciting episode of Probably Offensive. Everything you've always wanted to hear in a podcast. Posted every Sunday night. One hell of a show.